Okay, folks, I think we got this back. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Alright, I think we're back. We had technical difficulties for a second there, which is like a heart attack inducing thing when we have people on the live. But I think we are back in action. We are streaming on YouTube, eBay, and Instagram. Correct, my friend Justin? Thank you. Thank you to my friends Justin and Mike. Okay, perfect. Thank you. DAWCH99 in the chat. So sorry about that, but we're here, which is better than the alternative of not being here. Welcome everyone to our break tonight of Bowman Chrome U Jumbo College Football. It's gonna be fun. Pick your player. It's a lot more cards than we did last night. Last night we did a Breaker's Delight of this. Tonight we're doing a jumbo case. To those folks who were here last night, thanks for tuning in. And to those folks who are here tonight, you're the best. This is gonna be fun. We are just doing one case tonight, so we'll go until we're done. Trying to think of some things to think about. These are pick your player. All the spots have sold, so we're all sold out. These will be packed and shipped, ready to go out to you tomorrow. Down here in our breaking studio, right to my right, you got my friend Justin. Justin, say hi to the people.
Hello, people.
Justin is watching our YouTube chat on eBay Live. We are streaming this in 3 places. eBay Live, where we are at Bodega Cards. Instagram, where we are at Bodega Cards. So we're having a little bit of an issue with the Instagram. And YouTube at Bodega Breaks. YouTube, you can watch the entire break in its entirety.
John, so he looks perfect.
For everything. Thank you very much to my man in the YouTube chat. Appreciate you. So you can watch it all those 3 places. I'm watching the eBay and the Instagram chat, and Justin, as you could just hear him chime in there, is watching the YouTube chat. So anyone will get any sort of questions, comments, concerns, we'll hear it. Yeah, loud and clear. Sorry, we had to end and then start back again. There was an issue with this streaming software. I'm very sorry about that. I'm glad you're here, though, and I apologize for that genuinely. If I knew what it was, then I probably would be working in technology somewhere. You also might hear some other folks talking in the background. Our sorting and shipping team is sorting and shipping last night's break, so you may hear them chatting. We're watching some sports. We're all hanging out. So this will be a fun break. Should be a good one, but put anything in the chat and put who you guys are looking for. I'd love to call out stuff when we hit them. So who are you guys looking for tonight? I'm gonna go stand up, bust this box open, and then I'll come back around here. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for helping me out there. Appreciate you all. The old Candyman flip. There's our case.
John said, let's pull a massive Garrett and Neusmeyer auto.
John, looking for a Garrett Neusmeyer auto. Let's see some ink and low numbers for Mr. Hill and Mikey Keene. Loud and clear, doing my best. I hear you loud and clear. Let's see what I can do. Really need Smokey.
Yes, Kevin Coleman in this one.
Also see in the YouTube, Kevin Coleman. Kevin Coleman, we got Smokey from Rocky Top Collectibles. LJ Martin, says Jones SLC. Hell yeah. Let's see what we can do, my friends. All right, so here's our case. We'll just start it off. We'll do this one box at a time to start.
23.
Live on YouTube. Nice. There's a lot of spots in this product. Appreciate you, my man. So that you don't walk home.
20 bucks. For the help.
20 bucks for the help. Okay. All right, folks. So we'll do these one at a time to start. I'm excited to see some base cards. Didn't see any base cards.
Massive D'Angelo Pawns.
Massive D'Angelo Pawns. I got some sticker residue on my fingers here from stickering a lot of cards in the shop today. All right, let's get this situated, get the light on us right, and go. All right, focus up here. Come on, focus up for me. Aiden Norton, Rocco Becht, Drake Lindsay, Malik Muhammad Refractor, Mateo Aguilai, outside linebacker for Oregon on the Shimmer, first Bowman. Sellers, Alejado, and Harvey. All right, let's get this camera to focus for me. There we go. Bryce Underwood, Roberts. Ty Simpson. Jaden Greathouse, our first number to the break. 40 out of 325 on the teal mini diamond. First Bowman numbered. Insert of Bo Pribula. We hit his Superfractor Auto last night. Superfractor Auto. That was pretty fun. Kenny Johnson, Bernard, and Trades Green. Javian Thomas, Darrell Robinson, Sawyer Robertson. X-Fractor, or Checkerboard as I think they're calling him now, Matt Zollers, QB from Missouri. Behind that, we got our first auto, Anthony Rogers, Ohio State running back, 22 out of 75, purple, first Bowman. They changed the numbering of purple in this to 75. Cool one, Anthony Rogers, first auto. We're going to hit a lot of autos in this case. 16, 8 times 4 is 32. Is it 32? Eli Holstein, Michael Taffy, and Javante Barnes. Marcel Reed, Jonah Coleman, Evan Pryor, Refractor, first Bowman of Kamari Moulton. Refractor. Jaden Baugh, Florida. Lettered up insert. Baugh again. Oops, did this the wrong way. Mario Craver and Jacoby Barney Jr. John Mateer, Matt Jones, Kirk Francis, Dallas Wilson, first Bowman, green, 113 out of 275. Acropolis insert behind that of Sam Levitt for Arizona State. Keem Williams, Traore, and Jemarion Wilcox. So the first couple boxes will go through all the base cards. I won't read every base card of the entire case, just for my own voice, but we'll do that for the first couple. Joe Royer, Tyson, Gunnar Stockton. Ooh, we got an autograph variation. Autograph variation, Max Clare, first Bowman for Ohio State. Tight end for Ohio State. Big Ohio State case so far, first two autos. Big case. Bryce Underwood, insert. Trey White. Taylor Tatum. Darian Mensah. Moulton. Devion Gauss. Zollers. Refractor of Chase Sowell, first Bowman for the Ohio, God. Got Ohio in my head already. Iowa State, wide receiver.
Close enough.
Close enough. Reggie Virgil, Texas Tech. I liked this card when we pulled it yesterday on the Shimmer, unnumbered. Sam Levitt, A.J. Turner, and Kevin Jennings. Ian Strong, Hankerson, Braylon Russell, Vinny Anthony II, great looking card in hand, 315 out of 350, yellow mini diamond, Vinny Anthony II for Wisconsin wideout. Pat the Glory, Gunnar Stockton, Graves, McCowan, Brown. Vasco, Sheffield, X-Fractor of Davion Gauss. Numbered insert, first numbered insert of the case, lettered up, 62 out of 99, Darius Taylor from Minnesota. Darius Taylor, Minnesota, green. Good looking card. We didn't see a lot of the inserts last night in Breaker's Delight, College Rule Playbook, Dante Moore, so it's cool to see some of the inserts in this. Hayden Wesco Jr. and Gronowski. Not Gronkowski, Gronowski. 3 more in the first jumbo box. Luke Reynolds, Josh Hoover, Jarek Gibson, refractor, running back, Texas. Got our next autograph, and it's also to 75, bookend, 75 of 75, Jaden Baugh. Florida running back, first Bowman purple, Florida. Malik Murphy, yep, Oregon State insert. Madsen, Stewart, Gleason. 2 more. Washington, Clarkson. Katron Allen. Dallin Hayden, 46 out of 150. First Bowman, Colorado. Unfortunately, looks like a bit of a dent on the top right corner. But 46 out of 50, nice looking card. Dallin Hayden for Colorado. Matt Zoller's insert. Mendoza, DeGraff, and Pons. And last pack of box number 1. 148 Gambit. Lee Beebe Jr., Xavier Brown, Malik Murphy, 148 Gambit. Appreciate the support in the Instagram. And I got our last autograph. And this is Caleb Douglas, Texas Tech wide receiver, 43 out of 150. 43 out of 150 blue mini diamond. It's a good looking card. Caleb Douglas. Path to Glory, Aiden Chilis. Max Clare, Matt Lauter, and Anthony Rogers. All right, so that's 1 box. What are we thinking, folks? How are we feeling about what we're expecting? A little bit more. It's not a crazy number of cards for a jumbo. Certainly a lot more than in the Breaker's Delight last night. I think I like it. Anyone on the YouTube got anything they wanted to share, Mr. Brandon?
Not yet.
Not yet? Very good. All right. So we'll do it 1 by 1 for now. We'll see how we're feeling after the first 2, after the first 25%. Max Clare, Louder, Rogers. Refractor of Dylan Stewart, first Bowman. 44 to 75, Purple Shimmer, Micah Elihado, quarterback for Hawaii. Peyton Lewis, Junior Vandeross, and Billy Edwards Jr. Sellers, Alejado, Hardy, Lewis Bond, 219 out of 225 for Boston College, wide receiver on the pink mini diamond. Like Boston College, grew up around there, knew a lot of people who went there. Malik Murphy, Martin, Ashlock, and Pendergrass. Kenny Johnson, Jemai Bernard, Trey Dez Green, Dawson Pendergrass X-Fractor. Look at that, 1 out of 25. Campus Star Signatures, orange insert, first on the print, Troy Stellato for Kentucky. Campus Star Signatures, orange, 25. Nice looking one. First autographed insert. Maui Goa, Stellato, and Avery Johnson. Yeah, that's a nice one, 148 Gambits, right? That's lowest number 1 so far. Last night we had a Super Fractor, though. That's what I'm looking for again. Eli Holstein, Michael Taffy, Jovante Barnes. We got Tucker Gleason Refractor, first Bowman for Toledo. On that, Matt Zollers, King, Coleman Jr., Brown. Jaden Baugh, Mario Craver, Jacroy Barney Jr., yellow mini diamond of Jordan Tyson, 221 out of 350, first Bowman mini diamond, yellow. Path to Glory, Aiden Chilis, Chris Brazel II, Wisner, and Fraser.
John said, I think the light with less autos seems to do better, but maybe I'm wrong. You're just
Someone's thinking Delight might have done better with fewer autos. We're about to find out. Keem Williams. Traore. Jamarian Wilcox. Christian McCray. 64/75 purple. First Bowman, Michigan State wide receiver. Second auto. Also to 75. So we're getting a lot of numbered stuff. Rubula. Taylor Taylor. Mizell. Pavia. Nussmeier, Porter, Levitt, Refractor of Mark Gronowski, Shimmer of Marcel Reed,
John said, can I ask what the Superfractor was last night?
Hunter, Morton, and Dampier. The Superfractor last night was this gentleman here, Bo Pribula, his base card Superfractor auto. So not the insert that I just showed, but that was the player. To the question on the YouTube about the Superfractor from last night. AJ Turner, Kevin Jennings, Aaron Graves, 81/150 blue mini diamond, Trey Stellato for Kentucky. Cool color match with the blue Kentucky jersey and the blue mini diamond to 150. Sellers, Acropolis insert. Miller, Satanga, and Daniels. McCown, Isaac Brown, Dallin Hayden, X-Fractor of Ashlock for Hawaii, wideout. Jarek Gibson, running back for the University of Texas. My new favorite name. Concepcion, Stowers, and Harbor. Wesco, Gronowski, Maddox Madsen, Boise State QB, and a refractor. Ah, cool, another insert auto. University of South Carolina's Lenoris Sellers, QB, 43/99 on the 1955 All-Americans throwback. Cool one for Sellers. Sam Levitt. Stribling, Bishop, Martin Jr. Madsen, Stewart, Gleason. We got Niza Hunter, 39/225 for Nebraska wide receiver. Nizea, maybe? Pink mini diamond. Apologies for mispronouncing this gentleman's name. Mini diamond. Gunnar Stockton, Path to Glory. Hauser, Van Buren Jr. I think they're related to the president, Martin Van Buren. Maybe. It's not the world's most common name, I imagine.
So.
It's true. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Mendoza, DeGraff, Pons. Last auto is Whit Weeks, linebacker for LSU, First Bowman. Whit Weeks.
It's pretty funny.
College Rule Playbook. Dante, not Dylan, Dante Moore. Maryland, Hill Jr., and Mikey Keene base. All right, so now we know what two jumbos are like. We got two. Box number 3. Box number 3. Alejado, Hardy, and Kenny Johnson. Then we got Bernard, refractor. Luke, Hasses. H-A-S-Z. 30 out of 75. Old Miss tight end. First Bowman purple shimmer. I like the shimmers. They got a good look to them. Avery Johnson, Haynes King, and Kevin Coleman Jr. Jermai Bernard, Tradez Green, Eli Holstein. And we got Owen McCowan, which is 32 out of 275 on the green mini diamond. First green mini diamond we pulled for Owen McCowan. Carson Beck. Brown, Brazil the second, and Wisner. Taffy, Barnes, Kyson Brown, X-Fractor. Oh, now we got Gunnar Stockton, Path to Glory for Georgia. Auto, 149 out of 299. First Bowman Refractor, Joe Labus, Central Michigan quarterback. Joe Labus. Nate Fraser, Talyn Taylor, and Aiden Zell. Jonah Baugh, Mario Craver, Ja'Cory Barney Jr., Tradez Green Refractor, Path to Glory, John Mateer, University of Oklahoma, Diego Pavia, Nate Johnson, and Harrison Wallace III. Hakeem Williams, Bakar Traore, Jamarion Wilcox, Malik Murphy, Oregon State QB, 209 out of 225 magenta refractor for Oregon State. College Rule Playbook, Eli Holstein, Luke Wysong, Kadion Salter, and Brandon Lewis. Trey White, Taylor Tatum, Darion Mensah, and we got an auto of Lewis Bond, the guy I was talking up earlier for Boston College. Lewis Bond, base auto. Marcel Reed, insert. Leshion Williams, Shresh Kekahuna, and Dante Moore. DeGraff, Pons, Max Clare, 127 out of 225 pink mini diamond, Bryant Wesco Jr. Dante Moore, Acropolis, Billy Edwards Jr., LJ Martin, and Ashlock. Sec. Pass a few things, different directions. Boom, boom, boom. Keeping my hands moving like a blackjack dealer that I am. Rogers, Louter, Sellers, and Kenny Johnson autograph. Kenny Johnson, first Bowman base for Pittsburgh. Kenny Johnson. Fernando Mendoza, insert. Pendergrass, Maui Goa, and Stellato. Kevin Jennings, Aaron Graves, Owen McCowan, refractor of Ahmad Hardy for Missouri, running back, first Bowman refractor. Behind that is Javian Thomas, shimmer on the first Bowman. This is for UCLA, also a running back. Harbor, Stribling, and Bishop. Brown, Hayden, Bryant Wesco Jr., 52 out of 225, Eli Holstein, Pittsburgh quarterback. Cool one. Pink. Path to Glory of Puric, Martin Jr., Hazes, and Hauser. Gronowski, Maddox Madsen, Dylan Stewart, X-Fractor of Kevin Coleman Jr., Mikey Keene, Michael Van Buren Jr., which we need to find out if he's related to the president. Doesn't say that on the back, but we're going to find out. RJ Maryland and Anthony Hill Jr. Anyone in the chat now? That guy related to Martin Van Buren? It's the last pack in box number 3. Tucker Gleason, Mendoza. Refractor of Kenny Johnson for Pittsburgh. And John Mateer, University of Oklahoma, quarterback, 39 out of 75. That's a cool one. First Bowman, purple on card. That's a cool one.
That's funny. John said, I've just seen this now. $5 says you pull a John Mateer auto numbered under $2.99.
John, we owe you $5, my friend. We just saw your message in the eBay chat. Miller
He
Moss.
also said that's a sweet hit for sure. The seller's auto 99.
Yeah. Lewis.
That's a good call,
And
man.
Vander Ross. A lot of Mendozas, you're right, 148 Gambit. Nice call by John in our YouTube chat. That was a Nostradamus-esque
John
call.
$5.
John, I owe you $5, my friend. Come collect.
That's pretty funny. Good call.
No mascots yet, Rocky. We're gonna open 2 boxes. Boom, and no mascots yet, Rocky, but we are hoping for one.
Told you.
Told me?
The
Yep, John, you told me all right. You absolutely did.
funny.
Hauser, Van Buren, RJ Maryland, Leshion Williams, Refractor, Kenny Johnson, Pittsburgh, 29 out of 99, Green Shimmer. Makai Lemon, base, Isaac Wilson, and Kanye Uda.
See you guys.
Anthony Hill Jr., Mikey Keene, Peyton Lewis, Caden Lee, 15 out of 99, green. Caden Lee, Ole Miss. Eli Stowers, insert. Trebor Pena, Peyton Bowen, and Luke Altimer. Vander Ross, Billy Edwards Jr., L.J. Martin, Malik Muhammad, X-Fractor, Dante Moore, Path to Glory for Oregon, Price, Bo Pribula, and Keon Jenkins. Ashlock, Pendergrass, Refractor of Kekahuna for Wisconsin, wide receiver, Refractor. Behind that, we got a big Kahuna autograph of Nate Fraser for Georgia. Nate Fraser for Georgia. Big Kahuna autograph.
It's a case hit, right?
Is that a case hit? I believe it is. Oh, it was last year. You're right. So here's our case hit. Nate Fraser. Big Kahuna autograph for Georgia. Forgot about that. Was last year. I didn't write it down on my cheat sheet this year. College Rule Playbook. Avery Johnson. Insert. Grayson James. Javon Tracy. And Mr. Hill for Michigan. Maui Goa, Stellato, Johnson. Here's a yellow, 202 out of 350, Aiden Norton. Aiden Norton for Akron, wideout. Sellers insert. So as we get to the second half of the case, I won't read every base card out, but I'll call out them as we see them, just save my poor voice a little bit. Autograph of Dallas Wilson, 75 out of 150 blue. Sick looking one for Florida. First Bowman. This is my favorite looking card in the case so far.
I think Cyril in the YouTube chat said that the big kahunas are one in multiple cases.
One in multiple cases. We hit one last year. Okay, good looks in the YouTube chat. It's an even rarer case hit. Even rarer case hit, according to our YouTube chat. Good looks. Chris Bazell II. Wisner. Fraser. Dante Moore refractor. A shimmer of Bishop, Deshaun Bishop. Reggie Virgil, Alexander, and TJ Parker. Talon Taylor, Aiden Mazzell, Diego Pavia, Junior Vanderos, Mini Diamond. That's 255 out of 275, Toledo wideout. Loud and clear. They're in the deep freeze. We got to warm this up. Blowing my hands a little bit. Nussmeyer, Allen Bowen, Beltcamp. Moulton, X-Fractor. Colin Simmons, base auto. Colin Simmons, base auto, linebacker for Texas. Moss, Hanson, and McCray. Caden Salter, Lewis, Williams. Refractor, Rutherford, Malik Rutherford, refractor, Georgia Tech. Sellers, Acropolis. Two more in box number 4, I think, or 5, 4 or 5. Yeah, 4, and then 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's right. Darrell Robinson. That is numbered 199 out of 225, but they forgot the gold stamping. They just have the stamp on the card. That's pretty funny. Nice one. Jarek Gibson. Sowell, Gibson, Muhammad. And our last auto is Jarek Gibson. Jarek Gibson, base. First Bowman for Texas.
That's pretty sharp.
Yeah, kind of wild, right? That they forgot the gold there. You don't see that all the time. All right, there, my friends, is box number 4. So that was the official halfway point. We're halfway into the break. 4 boxes down, 4 to go, including box number 5, which is open right directly in front of me. Draylon Miller, Satenga, Johnny Daniels, KC Concepcion, CJ Allen, X-Fractor, Ian Strong, 19 out of 50, Rutgers, wideout, gold shimmer. That's cool for the local guy, Rutgers, Ian Strong, number 9. Justice Lowe, Xavier Brown, and Anthony Evans III. Oh, yeah, I said I wasn't going to read all those for my own voice. Do that again. Any Veterans Day specials on cards this weekend? 148 Gambits. Not that I know of off the top of my head, but keep an eye on the Instagram. See if any promotions come up that way. Brendan Lewis, refractor. Darius Taylor. got a 159 out of 225, Jaden Bach, mini diamond, pink mini diamond, Florida running back. One out of 99. First on the print, Michael Taffy, safety for Texas. Cool green one.
Devin says, what's the best hit so far?
Devin, just give me 1 second. Steve and Jelly, 54 out of 75, purple for Syracuse. What do you think the best hit is so far, Branda? Someone who's been packing them up.
Probably the big kahuna.
Yeah, that big kahuna. We had a big kahuna auto, which is one in a couple cases this year. That's probably the best one so far. But we got half the case to go. So plenty of time to get even more goodies. LaShawn Williams, refractor. Owen McCowan, shimmer, first Bowman shimmer, UTSA QB. Owen McCowan, Isaac Brown, and Dallin Hayden. Ashlock. Oh, I wasn't going to keep reading those. I keep lying to myself. Insert a Luke Reynolds, Penn State tight end. Braden Locke, X-Fractor, Arizona. Kevin Jennings, Acropolis. Luke Wyson, Arizona Refractor. And Darius Taylor, first Bowman Mini Diamond, 111 out of 150. Darius Taylor, Minnesota running back. Cool one. Katron Allen, insert. DeAndre Moore, lettered up. Three more in box number 5 and 6, 7. Then we'll do 6 and 7 next, and then we'll have the final one. Kanye Udo, Arizona State running back refractor. That's number 215 out of 299. Avery Johnson, Path to Glory. Alexander, Parker, and Allen. Allen, Boston, Ray, Taylor. Salter refractor for Colorado. And we got a Joey Aguilar, 20 out of 99, green shimmer for Tennessee. Cool QB for Tennessee. College Rule Playbook, Rocco. And that is the last pack of box number 5. So 5 of 8 down. Still looking for a mascot. That would be pretty cool to hit. We're looking to heat up a little bit. Lowest numbered card is to 25 so far. We're looking for some specific guys from folks in the chat. All sorts of goodies. Mr. Keeling, good to see you, my friend. I was running, I was left on my own in the shop today. Justin had to leave early to do some stuff, so I didn't have time for the tape, if you can believe that. Lost track of time, and then I was down here, and then it was time to rip. Thank you very much, my good man. All right, so this is box number 6. And then we're going to have box number 7. We'll do our final box 8 on its own. But yeah, so after we do our next 3 boxes, we'll do a recap of all of our hits, all the numbered cards, autographs, etc. But everything ships, all base cards, everything 100% ships. So let's do what we can do here. We'll start with the one on the left, box number 6. First pack, we got Chase Soul, Iowa State wide receiver, 74 out of 275, lime green. Lime green. Hope all's well with you, Mr. Keeling. It's nice to see you tuned in. Miller Moss. Nice to see you tuned in. Hope the kids are well. Hope the family is well. Hope you're enjoying some of this new dark weather. That is killing me right now, I gotta be honest. The daylight savings is crushing me. Vinny Anthony II, X-Fractor. Mikey Keene, Michigan quarterback. Braden Locke, CJ Allen, and Denzel Boston. You get a refractor of Jace Brown for Kansas State. Acropolis Dante Moore. There's Mikey. That's what I'm talking about, my friend. Get yourself something nice. You just top load of Mikey Moore? Mikey Keene, rather. That Mikey Keene. Autograph. Good for you, my friend. Congratulations. Sorry, I was moving. I didn't even register. Max Clare. Blue Mini Diamond, 83 out of 150. Blue Mini Diamond. Fernando Mendoza insert. Rocco Becht, Iowa State quarterback. Rocco, Iowa State, base. A couple base autos so far. There's Carson. Vinny Anthony II, refractor. And Trey White, 34 out of 50, gold shimmer. San Diego State, defensive end, gold shimmer. Very cool, Trey White. A couple gold so far. None of the trues, just the shimmers. Not that we're too picky, but gold's gold, right? We got purple Josh Cameron for Baylor. That's number 23 out of 75. First Bowman for Baylor. College Rules Playbook for Reed. Jace Brown, X-Fractor. Jace Brown, X-Fractor. Kansas State. Coy Perch. We got a refractor of Trent Walker for Oregon State. And our autograph, third autograph, also base. This is Eric Rivers for Georgia Tech. Base auto, Eric Rivers. Behind that, we got lettered up, Allen. Hudson Clement, Illinois wide receiver, 222 out of 350, yellow, first Bowman. Coy Perich, paths to glory. Two more in box number 6. Oops. Jay Haynes, 62 out of 150, blue mini diamond auto for Clemson. First and last numbered auto in this box, unless we get an extra one in our last one. Mikey Keene, Cosiel, Brown, and Anthony the second. And one more in box number 6. Cosiel, refractor for Houston. Dallin Hayden, 42 out of 75 purple shimmer for Colorado. Alrighty, that's box number 6. Now we're on 7. Get all of our stuff stacked up here. 2 boxes to go, folks. Good time to heat up. We're 75% of the way in. I'd love to see what else we can finagle. Pons, Claire, Louter, Cedric Alexander, 128 out of 150. Cedric Alexander. Pat the Glory, Rocco Becht. X-Fractor, Wayshawn Parker. Insert, Concepcion. Refractor of Quincy Porter. And our first auto is Caleb Douglas for Texas Tech. First Bowman base, Caleb Douglas, Texas Tech, Red Raiders. Garrett Nussmeier. $20 out of 350, yellow mini diamond, Devin Dampier. 20 out of 350, yellow mini diamond for Utah. Carson Beck, Acropolis. Jaden Virgin Morgan, blue, 73 out of 150. First Bowman, Boise State defensive end, blue, first Bowman auto. Avery Johnson. Blue auto's cool. We're hitting some numbered ones in box number 7. Sam Levitt refractor. And a shimmer of Tucker Gleason. Anyone tuned into the Thursday night NFL game tonight? We're watching that right now in the shop, in the studio here. My man Justin, the TV Masters, got it. Fernando Mendoza, 68 of 325, Indiana quarterback, teal mini diamond. Mr. Mendoza. A lot of Mendoza, someone said earlier, and we're getting even more. Stowers, insert. Emmett Brown, X-Fractor. And Caden Veltkamp, auto, base auto for Florida Atlantic. First Bowman auto, QB, Florida Atlantic. Caden Veltkamp. Lindsay. I wish I went to a school that would conceivably have cards in a product like this, because I would definitely collect them, but I did not. Division III Vermont football is not something they make cards about. We got one guy into the NFL though, Stephen Hauschka, the kicker.
Nice.
He was the kicker for Middlebury,
Yeah.
where I went to college. AJ Turner refractor, Path to Glory, Aiden Gillis. Yeah, Hauschka. There was another guy who was on the practice squad, not offensive lineman, but he didn't make it. But I mean, Division III, come on. It's like my friends were on the team. No, nothing against Middlebury's football team. They're much better than me, but they're no Florida Atlantic. 175 out of 350, Danny O'Neill. Danny O'Neill, quarterback for Wisconsin, yellow. Bo. 2 more packs in box number 7. Then we will do box number 8. That's the last and final box. There's Haynes King, Georgia Tech quarterback. Haynes King, base auto. Base. Bah. And last one. Refractor of Kevin Jennings. Refractor Kevin Jennings. A shimmer of Bryce Underwood. Kirk Francis. Joe Royer. And Jordan Tyson. Pretty cool. All right, that's 7 boxes in, folks. So, last box. Quickly, as we open this last box, I'll tell you we are doing 5 different cases of breaks next week. We're doing Pro Debut, we're doing Knockout, we're doing UFC Finest. I think we're doing more Bowman Chrome U. So keep an eye on our eBay live store, or our eBay store rather, and check out those auctions that are up for bids. You can pick up any of the spots that are going to be breaking next Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday at 7, Thursday at 7:30. All of these will be sorted and shipped out to you guys tomorrow. Base cards, everything ships, of course. And we'll do a recap immediately following the break of all of our hits. If you wanted to rewatch the break ever, for whatever reason, or fast forward, rewind, here's Eric Singleton Jr., X-Fractor, and Dylan Moore Jr. Oh, and our first auto is John Mateer, 26 out of 50, Gold Shimmer auto. Nice, on-card one for the University of Oklahoma. That's cool as hell. Nice card. Such a cool card, it ruined my spiel. You can watch all those things that I was just describing on our YouTube page, Bodega Breaks. So just tune in there. You can rewatch it, etc. If you wanted to count up all your base cards, do anything like that. But that stuff will all be shipped to you tomorrow. Kevin Coleman Jr. Refractor. Acropolis. Bryce Underwood. Taking off, sir? Okay. No, I thought that's what you were waving about. Preston Stone. Answer.
What was the Mendoza number?
There's a few numbered Mendozas. Not. Oh my goodness, another Superfractor.
Hey.
Holy cow, guys, we got a super right in here. Let's see it. Michael Taffy for Texas. Holy shit. 1 of 1 base Superfractor. Again, I'm sorry for swearing. I'm not supposed to do that. 2 nights in a row we had a Superfractor out of this product.
Choose you greedy.
I told you, I'm greedy. Another super. Wow. Mike, we just hit a Superfractor.
Nice.
Another one, 2 nights in a row. I'll let that get doctored up while I go through the rest of this pack, because there's also an autograph of Christian McKay for Michigan State base. Darius Taylor insert. Wow. We're going to take another look at that Superfractor before we keep going. Very, very cool. Congratulations to that spot. 2 nights, 2 supers. Bowman Chrome U football. Delivering the 101s for the people. Anyone on YouTube got anything to say about that? That's Kyson Brown refractor.
All he hits are super.
And behind this, we got another case hit, I believe we do, for Bryce Underwood, the Dean's List case hit.
Nice
one.
hot hands.
This is the box. We're ending on a high note. Case hit of Bryce Underwood. Shimmer of Wesco Jr. Absolutely bananas. Last night we hit Bo, the quarterback from Missouri, the auto version of Bo. I forget his last name now. But the Missouri QB. Path of Glory, Salter. 2 supers in a row. Not freaking bad. Thanks to my good luck charm, Justin over here. Pribula, yeah, there it is, Gregory. Thank you. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that was a cool one. So
Yes,
2 in
I
a
take
row.
all the credit.
I just gave it to you. I give it to Mike and Justin here. Eric Rivers, X-Fractor. Eli Holstein. Pablo, what's up, my friend? You just missed another Superfractor. It's good to see you, my man. Refractor, Avery Johnson. Behind that, we got looks like an orange. Man, this is the hot box. Orange, Denzel Boston, 3 of 25, Washington. First Bowman, wide receiver for Washington. Orange. Denzel Boston, 3 of 25. Very cool. This is definitely the one. That final box with the case hit, the super, orange auto to 25, and we've still got a third of the box. 4 more packs to go. Can't believe we hit 2 supers in a row. I wasn't even remotely prepared for that. Paths of Glory. Which one? Which one is that? The Boston? Can you pass me back the Boston, my friend? Congratulations, Megatron's Fist. Number 3 at 25. Ah, our second auto of this guy. You got it. Not a problem at all. Luke Haas. Ole Miss tight end. 98 out of 150 blue. Not the first auto of his we've hit tonight. Congratulations, my friend. I'm happy for you. It's no problem at all. I'm glad you were able to see it live, too, and not just get a nice surprise to your doorstep. All right, folks, we got 2 more packs, and then we'll do our recap. 2 more packs, and then we'll do our recap. Thank you, everyone, for all the support and hanging out. And we'll have a ton next week. I just don't have my graphic yet. So many next week. Haynes King, Refractor. Georgia Tech QB. Mark Gronowski, Shimmer. Alrighty. And our last and final pack. Good luck, everyone. Bryce Underwood is looking like the last one is just a base Bryce Underwood insert. Okay, folks, so that is our break. That was fun. I thought that for sure I was going to be more into Breaker's Delight than Jumbos, but the Jumbos didn't disappoint one bit. Yeah, very nice finish. Congratulations, Megatron. Appreciate you for supporting. All right, so I'll do a little recap here. This will be on our YouTube page as well if you want to leave. Thank you very much, Dane. I appreciate you hanging out. This was definitely my favorite hit of the break, the Superfractor. Yeah, the Jumbo is better this year than comparatively last year. Last year it was like, obviously you should do Breaker's Delight or Hobby. Jumbo was kind of like a non-starter. This year the Jumbo, I mean, that one delivered. Can't promise everything, but that one definitely delivered. So I'll recap the autos after. These are our numbered cards. Of course, all the base, all the unnumbered inserts, all the unnumbered refractors, all the base inserts, etc. Everything 100% ships. As always. Otherwise, we'd be buried under cards. So thanks to everyone for supporting. So we'll be back next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m. We're going to be doing a long night of breaking. Doing like 6 hours of breaks, 5 cases next week. So tune in if that's your vibe. It'll be fun. Our case hit, Big Kahuna, Nate Fraser for Georgia. And last but not least, our Campus Star signature is 1 of 25. All right, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out and tuning in. This was fun. This was fun. I was honestly not sure how it was going to go, and it went fun. We hope to see you guys all next week. We'll be here Wednesday at 7. If you have any questions about your order, you can always just send us a message on eBay, and these will be packed and shipped tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that updated tracking. Have fun. Thank you. A lot of places you guys could break. You chose to break with us. That means a lot. Be well. And we'll see you guys next week.